What is up, friends?
Takeover peeps.
Random person coming across this video. However you got here.
However you got here.
We're happy to have you. Today we're doing another taste test. This time it's Pringles. We got multiple flavors here. We have the original.
Sour cream and onion.
Cheddar cheese.
Sour cream and cheddar.
And ranch. I decided to go with some of the more like original flavors. I know ranch isn't so original or whatever, rather than the more out there ones. I think in a future video we'll go into like the crazier flavors, but we're dabbling in it a little bit. I already have an idea of what I think my personal favorites will be, but we got to actually find out in the true test.
I've had all of them except these two. So the ranch and the sour cream and cheddar.
Nice.
I really like sour cream and cheddar, and I really like ranch, so I have no idea how I'm gonna do this.
Tom will edit to this part out, but I just realized we should get some water since we're doing so many
It's right
flavors. There. Boom. Okay. I think, should we start off with the original and then go into the flavors? Let's scoot these aside.
Original.
We're starting with original. Now, this to me tastes like a classic lunch in the 90s. That's my personal thing growing up. I remember even having a really cool, there was like this plastic container that was curved to, it had the proper Pringle curvature to stack the Pringles in there. And then not only that, but I think the truest form to eat a Pringle is to do the duck bill. So I'm gonna recreate that right now. Oh.
What?
Oh.
I mean, you look like a duck, but I mean, why?
Every kid did that in the 90s. Pringles have their own very specific taste. If you've never had one, I'm shocked, but just in case you haven't, they don't taste like just a regular potato chip. They have their very own flavor within that realm. And I can't explain what it is, but it's definitely different than eating like, say, a Ruffles or Old Dutch or a Lay's potato chip. That's for sure. They're like airier and crispier, but even the flavor is different. This is just a really good Pringles Classic Original. Banging. I still love these. What are your thoughts on the original flavor?
It kind of tastes like potato chip, but with a little, I don't know, but like, it has a definitely different taste of potato chip. You can taste potato chip in there. It's just, it's like adding something to make it.
I like the salt to game with Pringles though. They pull it off nicely. Anyways. The original, just plain salty potato chip from Pringles. Delicious. And we'll see where it stacks up like a Pringle stacked in a little bit. Which one do you want to do next?
Well, I'll do the sour cream and onion.
Sour cream and onion.
One of my favorite flavors.
It's one of my favorite flavors too. I honestly have a hunch this is gonna potentially be my top one, but I like cheddar and sour cream every other kind of chip so much that could possibly, so we're gonna see though.
To me, this doesn't really, kind of smells like Takis to me, this batch.
Smells like tacos.
But it tastes like sour cream and onion. I don't
What
know.
are you talking about?
Kind of has that, I don't know, that
Yeah.
spiciness smell.
Even though there's no spice, it does kind of have the, huh. Now this one, it just takes the formula from the original potato Pringle and then elevates it by putting the sour cream and onion flavor on there. This one is so good. It's got like, it's salty, it hits the creamy flavor that you get from sour cream.
The onion has a lot of flavor to it.
And this is funny because this girl right here doesn't even like onions. And sour cream and onion is one of her favorite flavors of chip. She will literally, I'll make burgers or something and she'll make sure that there's not raw or cooked onion even floating around in her burger. And then yet she's loving these.
That cheeseburger at McDonald's, I don't know why. I'm fine with the onions in that. You know, like that cheeseburger at McDonald's when they have like a lot of little onions in it. I'm fine with that for some reason. And like how mom doesn't like ketchup, she's fine with the ketchup on it.
McDonald's, not a sponsor, but maybe in the future, right? Holla at us, Ronald.
Can I say something we found out a long time ago?
Go for it.
One day, it was a Wednesday, Dad took me to his basketball while we were still in Minnesota. We went to Wendy's drive-thru, and Wendy's was like, there was like a sign that roasted McDonald's on it.
Oh yeah, they're making fun of McDonald's. I don't even remember what it said.
Like, McDonald's uses non-fresh eggs, and Wendy does.
Oh, it was like something about like a place that uses real eggs. I don't even remember really. Wendy's also not a sponsor, but maybe in the future. Holla at us, Wendy. We're gonna do the cheddar next.
Yum.
Cheddar cheese. Not to be confused with cheddar and sour cream, which I'm excited for, but I bet this is gonna be tasty too.
I haven't had cheddar in a long time.
It's it's not a bad chip, but the cheddar flavor kind of dissipates quickly.
Yeah.
And then I'm almost just eating an original flavor with like a small hint of some other flavor. It doesn't linger, and I want it to stick around more.
There's some orange, and then it's just like plain Pringle here. And the cheddar doesn't last in your mouth. It only lasts for like a second and a half,
Yeah.
and it's just gone.
It's not that it's a bad chip. It's just the flavor doesn't impact. It doesn't hit the way I want it to hit, and then it doesn't stick around as long as I want to stick around. So, can we, you and I, agree on the order so far of chips? See if we can come to the same thing. I'd like to hear what you think first before I say anything.
I do plain, not as in first, second, third.
Okay.
Third, second. I mean, so I would say onion sour cream is my first place right now. Cheddar would be my second, and this would be my third.
Okay.
Plain purple.
Okay. I want to try to align the same way on this. I'm willing to agree with that because simply I was almost going to say original second. I would agree with you. Sour cream and onion number one so far. I almost said original second, but then I thought about the fact that cheddar cheese is doing the original flavor
Just actually
plus adding just a little bit of something else. Even
Yeah.
if it's not the exact like blast of flavor that I want, it naturally just gives more flavor. So I agree. That's the order so far.
This is a lie. It says bursting with flavor.
Boo. But still tasty enough to get second place right now, so can't boo it too much. Original, you're doing your thing. It's just that we got so many flavors right now, it's hard to have you in the lead. So far, sour cream and onion number one, cheddar number two, original number three. We are in alignment on that. I'm going to set that over there so we don't forget. Ranch or cheddar and sour cream next?
Cheddar and sour cream, because I love ranch. I like to put it on steak. I used to like dip eggs in it. I like it on pizza. I like it on bacon. I like it on hamburgers, cheeseburgers.
She loves a ranch. Interesting.
It's not the flavor you'd expect, but it's still good.
It's I will say this: it gives me more of that cheese blast that I was hoping for out of cheddar.
It's way saltier.
I was thinking about though, like cheddar and sour cream is actually one of my favorite chips when it comes to other brands. This is a different cheddar and sour cream flavor than those, but I still like it. This one has like a More of a...
You can definitely taste the cheddar. You can't super taste the sour cream, and there's a lot of salt on it.
Mm-hmm. I have a question. What would you think about moving this into second place behind sour cream and onion ahead of just plain cheddar?
I might put it after cheddar.
After cheddar? All right. Well, let's have... It's okay. We can have our separate things, too. We don't have to have this exactly the same. I don't know why I was pretending we needed to. So far, Ella, list your rankings.
Onion, sour cream first. Second, cheddar and sour cream, because the cheddar blast that you can taste in this, that is what you want with the cheddar ones. But it doesn't. So I'd put that in second. Cheddar third. Plain fourth.
Okay, so we actually do agree. I was mistaken there. We have the same order so far. Now we get to see if ranch shakes that up as I eat another. Before you even taste this, do you have a guess as to where you think this is going to end up in your list?
Either before cheddar and sour cream, or after, or first.
Okay. So you like ranch, but do you like ranch Pringles is the question.
Again, not the flavor you'd really expect. It's like kind of a weird flavor at the start, and then it kind of just fades away at the end.
It's a good flavor, but it does the same thing as the cheddar. It disappears so fast. You're right. I want to taste it against cheddar cheese because these are the ones where it goes away fast, and I'm trying to figure out which one I think, for me personally, is ahead of the other one.
I mean, they kind of nailed the ranch flavor with this. It's just a little bit.
Do you want to try a cheddar one again, or are you good?
Okay.
Okay, so I have my order. I know what it is. Do you know your order?
I need to think.
Okay, you want me to go first? Okay, so we're gonna go in order from last to first. That's how I'm gonna do it. So in last place, fourth place, again, not knocking it. It's an original formula. It does the trick. It's delicious. I'll eat it any day of the week. The original Pringles for me come in fourth place, or fifth place out of these 5 we tried.
Same.
Fifth place. I am going to put cheddar cheese in fourth. I almost thought that it would come out ahead of ranch for me, but then I realized something, that if I do want the cheesy flavor, I'm going to pick cheddar and sour cream. And I think the ranch was doing something different. It did, however, do the thing I mentioned where the flavor goes away a little too fast and it doesn't hit you as strongly as I like. That's the same problem I have with cheddar cheese.
It's really tangy though. The ranch was pretty tangy.
I like that tang, you're right. But anyways, I'm gonna put cheddar cheese in fourth place overall. Then I'm gonna go with ranch for me in third place. I'm going to put cheddar and sour cream in second place. And my first overall is exactly what I thought it would be. Sour cream and onion. Classic flavor. They nail it. It's got a little bit of that onion. It's got the saltiness. It's creamy, crunchy. It's just delicious. It just does what I want out of a flavor.
I'd say these 3 are the most bursting with flavor ones.
And that is the sour cream and onion, cheddar and sour cream, and ranch. And I would agree with her.
And I have to say, I think I agree with Dad on those.
So we like the
whole
same order?
Yeah.
Nice. Look at that. Let's eat. Yeah, let's do some cheers with the winning chip and call it a day on this taste test. Phew. My mom taught me not to eat with talk with my mouth full, so I waited. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Tune in for more taste tests from us. Peace and love.